T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that it's mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff, but the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent, it's not how many years you went to school, it's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You gotta produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the Golden State Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the basket by Jay. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The shot's good from Bazley.
Not allowing that contact to trip him up. Bazley made a very athletic finish there.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Bazley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here. Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 4. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The pass to Ross. Warren with the ball. Buries it down low.
You don't want to give T.J. Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Jay softly drops in the floater. Jay's got his second basket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Passes it to Ross. Here's Bazley. Now, here's Warren. Covered by Wiggins. Wiggins against Warren. 5 to shoot. From deep. And Curry pulls it down. From Downtown. Knocks down the three ball.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 11 points.
Well, the accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range is just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We come back right after this.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter.
Substitution.
Has done a complete 180. Look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Stephen Curry.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross. He's out there with Devin Booker. Warren is out there with Ayton. And it's Bazley in at the 4. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Green with the rebound. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker against Curry. And Booker kicks to Warren. Pass to Bazley. Jacks up a 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. There's the pass to Ross. Booker the bounce pass to the inside, and it's Warren with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Right on the bucket.
Andrew
Wiggins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the right side. Ayton kicks to Booker. Passes to Warren from past the arc. Here's Bazley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13.
51.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Bazley comes in for Kevin Durant. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. Jay's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Jay out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Payton in at the 3.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship team, Kevon Looney,
totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run. This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Chris Paul's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And Curry subbed in for Payton. And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Paul passes to Warren. That's tipped and stolen by MP. Here's Looney. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Looney. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Here's Warren. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-6 run. MP deciding where to go with it. No good from outside. Suns trail by 14.
Golden State foul.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Jay. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Curry against Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
15 foul.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, becomes pretty smart in it.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Paul nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Curry kicks to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. They throw good, MP.
Jay, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Paul looking around. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's left. To a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
When we go, good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And there may not be a lot of drama. Here's
Warriors
this was the most difficult to master.
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiggins, and Jay's subbed in for Jordan Poole. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Curry with the defensive effort. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
He's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Kevon Looney, second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Phoenix, Josh Okogie. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Pass to Jay. Launches a 3. Another miss by MP. Here's Okogie. Shamit uses the glass to finish the lane.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
Since I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans.
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about him?
I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, yeah?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Adam! It's been too long, bro.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams.
The Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. MP is checked in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. And let's take a look at Miami. We've got Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Oladipo in at the 2.
And that puts them just one foul from the opponents.
And the Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Dante DiVincenzo.
MP against Strus. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, B.A., Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
And that one's good. Jay, a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Here's Adebayo. No luck on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Pass to Vincent. Oladipo with the ball. And it's off from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Oladipo outside to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Poole, the pass to MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And another shot. Oladipo, shot's good.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
DiVincenzo finds MP. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Oladipo outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounded the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown. A minute 29 left in the first half of this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Bolster said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Pass to Strus to stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one belongs to Wiggins. Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps. They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Poole, the pass to MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 11 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
It's hosting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vinton. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first. Warriors make some changes. MP is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Thompson. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Strus comes in for Lowry. Curry and Poole, the sharp-shooting backcourt for him. Gary Payton second is out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Jay. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Pass to Owens. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Golden State.
Victor Oladipo checked in for Miami. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Greg?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Goes up on the wing. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. MP's got 15. Like all the great rivalries, it's been a tough matchup between Owens and MP. Neither gaining an advantage.
You can really see the fire burning in them. Shep and MP refusing to back down from one another.
Shot clock at 6. Hero for 3. On target from range. 10 points for him.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Poole, the pass to MP. The three is up. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Owens. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Owens has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Jay. Another shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Peyton.
15 foul. At the line for the
24 seconds left in the third. Hero against Curry. Hero outside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
You love how Tyler Hero values every possession, gets the rebound, and converts.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, we'll get back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Here's Jay. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break Miami.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Draymond Green.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Well, it's been a barrage of threes for Shep Owens in this one. He keeps getting space and knocking them down.
And MP looks like he's at a loss for what to do. He thinks he's taking away enough space, but clearly that's not the case.
Setting the floor for the Heat. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt, and it's Owens in at the 3. So far in the game, Owens with the upper hand on MP.
He's slightly more into the game mentally, it seems. Owens came in ready to fire away.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Yep, that one's good.
Nice pass. This team wants Duncan to do that more often.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And it's Jay missing. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jovic. Buries it down low.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Miami foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Warriors. Jay. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Vincent. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
Thanks for coming.
So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city? I mean, it makes it sound like I'm dropping propaganda pamphlets out of an airplane or something. Bro, all I'm trying to do is help the people in my community and get to know them better. That's it.
Well, listen, you know, I don't question your desire to support your community, but
it.
what I've reported on is much more sophisticated than a simple desire to help. I mean, it seems a little, how do you say, calculated.
Okay, well, I'm the kind of guy that takes a very systematic approach to everything that I do. So I asked for the team's help on this because they've been part of this community for a long time, you know? And they have roots here, and I thought that it may be able to help me establish a relationship with the fans. You know, it's not some sort of evil scheme that's going on here. You know, I just know that if I want to accomplish something, I need to set a goal for myself. Simple as that.
I mean, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I'm just asking questions here, MP.
Well, that's just one way to put it.
Well, okay. Well, how would you put it?
You know, man, it feels like you're trying to stir up some drama right now. But honestly, I'm not even mad about it, because that's your job, so I'll give you that. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to not stand up for myself, though. You know, I'm not built that way and never have been. So you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay, you got it.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like, in sales. You know, tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential. You know, both on and off the court. You know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know? Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt, that's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and saying how they can support me in anything that I want to do, you know? I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.